I was mobbing through the beach, yeah, the city by the sea. Mama tried to keep me home, but I love the street. I was cooking up a key, trying to serve it to the street. Couple had beef, so I had the chief keep. I got homies from the 2, I got homies from the 3. I keep everything neutral, I just wanna smoke a leaf. I was running up a check, try me, he gon' get the tag. Hear a lot of talk.
Global Fight Talk, this is your girl, Lisa Marie. On the line we have Shana Dobson. She's going to be stepping in the cage April 1st. Yes, April 1st. It's not no April Fool's Day, but it is April 1st, and it's going to be at the Gas Monkey Live in Dallas, Texas. She's going to be, this is her third fight, and she's going to try to get that win. Shana, what's going on?
Hey, Lisa, what's going on?
How are you?
How are you? I'm good. Just got inside from a run, couldn't wait, you know the deal.
I know the deal. I exactly know the deal. So this is going to be your third pro fight. Currently, you're 1-1, and I was able to see your pro debut, and you made your pro debut for XKO, and that was a hell of a fight. I thought it was fight of the night. You know, the women always bring it, and I'm just so glad that XKO is starting to bring women on board. I mean, hell, the whole AMI card is just women. It's all women's card for the AMI. They're opening up, which is so freaking awesome. And you're going to be going up against a girl named Rebecca Adney. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but she's making her pro debut. But as an amateur, she has an amateur background. She was 4-1. So let's talk about your opponent. What do you know about her? You know, she's making her pro debut. You know what it's like to make your pro debut. There's nerves. There's all sorts of thoughts going in your head. But everybody's different. What do you know about her?
I know that she's like you said, she's making her pro debut. Had a pretty decent record as an amateur. I know that she's, really tough. They call her the She-Hulk, so I know she's going to bring it. So, me and my team have been preparing this camp for any situation, anywhere the fight could be taken. I know that she looks like she's more of a stand-up fighter, which is exciting for me. I like to stand, so I know that I would love to be able to stand with somebody and get in there and bang. But we're prepared for anything, anywhere. Been working a lot of the ground too, so I know that she's going to bring it just as hard as I will. I'm excited.
Right. Like I said, I was there when you made your pro debut. It was a hell of a fight. It was a stand-up war. I got to see clips of your second fight. So let's talk about your second fight. I mean, because you learn a lot from your wins, but you learn more from your losses too. Taken away from that, what did you take away from that loss, and from then, what did you think you had to work on?
That loss was definitely hard for me. I definitely wanted to keep my record clean, but I thought it was very necessary as well because it opened up my eyes to, and my coaches opened up our eyes to a lot of things that we needed to really focus in on and really work on. Like with the clinch work and off the cage defense and a lot of ground and more than just striking. I really had to close those holes so I could be a well-rounded, mixed martial artist. So we've been working. That was back in August, and we've had the opportunity to work on that since then. Seeing as that I was scheduled to fight on the last XKO, and unfortunately my opponent got hurt. So that was heartbreaking for me. I found out last minute, cutting the last 2 pounds, but it was also, just took it as more time to train more, so that I definitely have something to prove coming into this fight as far as turning my record back on the upside. So I'm really excited. I'm never been more excited to step back into the cage.
Right. Well, she looks like she's very well-rounded. She's a southpaw.
Yes. Yes.
Have you sparred a lot of southpaws for this camp? Well, what did you have to do different for this girl? I mean, I know you're an orthodox fighter. Did you have to bring anybody different, or did they have to change your stance for this fight? Because, you want to fight someone, you want to spar and train with someone who is a southpaw, so when you go in there, it's nothing new to you.
Exactly. Fortunately, the last girl that I fought, she was a southpaw as well, so we had that prior training there. And then, of course, Coach D is a very talented southpaw striker, southpaw MMA fighter. So he gave me some insight there, and we brought some people in that were normally southpaw stances, and then we had some of my teammates that were able to switch stances, spar primarily southpaw. So we played around with different techniques, and switching back and forth as well with my stance and with their stance during sparring, because it might be a case where she's going to switch orthodox to southpaw in the fight. So just preparing for that.
Yeah, usually MMA fighters. I mean, her her discipline is jiu-jitsu, and her secondary and all that is her stand-up or Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, or whatnot. Usually, a lot of MMA fighters like to switch stance, and so it's always good to prepare for both. I love to switch stance. I don't like to keep it one way, and it's good to know how to fight southpaw and orthodox, in my opinion. So let's talk about your training camp. You've been in it for a while. You've known for quite time. How's that coming along? I mean, you and I are Facebook friends, and I see your pictures, your strength and conditioning. You're out there training hard. And, and I think yesterday I saw nothing but food yesterday, so that just lets me know that you're craving some stuff right now.
I'm hurting. I definitely am. But no, with the weight cut, this has been the easiest cut that I've had so far, because I've been walking around my fight weight with the last fight being scrapped. So I think the different training that I'm getting in addition in this fight is helping me, stay fit, stay healthy around my fight weight. As far as my training goes, I'm making sure that I get an even amount of everything, my boxing, my MMA sparring, working off the cage, working in the clinch, my jiu-jitsu, wrestling, strength and conditioning, everything, my high-intensity interval training, everything is, we're not leaving nothing to chance. So I am ready for a rest, but, you know how it goes.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what her reach is like, because no matter how tall you are, sometimes a shorter person winds up having a longer reach than you. But she's 5'3", so you're definitely going to have the height advantage on her. As far as your reach, again, I'm not too sure what her reach is, but I know you're about 5'6". Yeah,
my reach is pretty.
About 5'6", and you have. Yes. I swear you have very long arms. Like, if you ever wanted to rest, you just sit back and put your arms down there and just chill. I mean, you have a long reach, so I'm going to go ahead and say you have a longer reach than her, which that just lets you know what you need to do for the person who has a longer reach to keep her outside. But looking at her, although this is her pro debut, looking at her AMI record, every fight went to decision but one. So, when you see something like that, what do you say when you see all her fights going to decision?
To me, that tells me that she's a tough chick. She's got stamina, she's got endurance, she probably's got a chin. So I just need to make sure that I break her down and and bring my fight to her, and make sure that I'm getting her to that point where it's not going to decision, and then but if it does, I'm giving it at 100% everything that I've got. This particular fight, because it's her debut and because it's only my third fight, it's going to be 3-minute rounds, but we've been working 5-6 minute rounds, just to prepare, just to over prepare.
Right. That's always good. So this fight is scheduled for 3 3s. So, 125 MMA for women is man, it's out there. It blew up, you know, and
Yes.
it's a thing to be right now. What are your future goals for this? Where do you want to see yourself, you know, in the sport?
Oh man, I would love for I'm ready. I got my eyes on any opportunity, you know, that is an opportunity for growth for me. You know, I would like to do some jiu-jitsu matches and boxing matches this year. You know, of course it would be cool to get a call from Invicta or Bellator. It'd be cool if Dana White would open up a 25 for women, you know. So I think that right now, you know, it's like you said, it's all coming together for the females in this sport, and people are recognizing, you know, their strength and their incredible athleticism and ability and sheer talent and technique. And, you know, and you were one of the ones, you know, the pioneers for me, myself. I remember coming over and training with you, and you showing me technique and footwork, and, you know, you started that dream for me. So, you know, I'll be forever grateful for that.
I appreciate that. You know, and whenever you want to work, I'm just a
for
phone
sure,
call away.
Yes,
but you know
ma'am.
what? I think Bellator, that they have a 125. You know,
yes.
Everybody has their eyes set on UFC because it's the biggest organization out there, but Bellator is just,
right.
I won't say just as big, but it, you know, it's there, and it gives you, with Bellator, you have so much more room to play with sponsorships, and, you know, where you can make your money. As far as UFC, you're stuck with Reebok only.
Right.
And with Bellator,
okay.
you know, there's a 125 division for women. There's room to make extra money on the side with sponsorships, you know, and you're not locked down with Bellator. You know, from what I understand, you get like maybe a 3-fight deal or, you know, or something, but yet you can still fight for other organizations, which I think that's pretty cool, because you don't want to sit down on the shelf, because, you know, with women, it's not like there's a all women's card with the UFC and Bellator. You're just going to have to wait your turn to get that phone call to be that one fight for that event. Unlike Invicta, of course, it's an all women's card, which I think that's probably one of the most brilliant idea that anybody can come up with. I just wish there was something like that for boxing just as well, instead of having one female fight on that card. It would be just all females. So it would be awesome. But yeah, definitely. So let's talk about your training partners. Now, who are your training partners and your coaches, and where you train at? Let's talk about that. Who's helping you for all this, for you to, you know, prepare for next week, because, you know, you're a week away.
Yes. Man, I've been training, of course, with Coach D, and then, you know, some of the killers over at Phalanx MMA, and I've been, you know, reaching out to different girls in the area for sparring opportunities, working with some of the girls that are actually on the card. I had the opportunity to work with, you know, Alice Yager, who fights for Bellator as well, who had the opportunity to work with Felicia. She's on the card. She's one of the females on the XKO card. Work with Kai, and for my last camp, which was, you know, right before this one, I had the opportunity to spar with Deborah. These are all, you know, pretty very talented females, very talented individuals, and also some guys, of course. I mean, I've worked with Montana. I've worked with Emily Ducati, Jen Frey, just a lot of talented females. I just need to get my nerve up to get over there and get my butt whooped by you.
It'll be some great work indeed. It'll be awesome. That'll be awesome, girl. It'll be awesome.
There we go.
Look, you know, you're looking good. You're looking strong.
Thank you, Lisa.
Man, I wish you. I'm definitely going to be there. Like, you're one of the fights I want to see besides Deborah. I mean, there's also a lot of great other fights on there that I want to see. I mean, the whole card, like XKO card right now, I mean, they've been bringing it with the fighters,
Right.
and I love the fact they incorporated Muay Thai fights. So I mean,
And
people
you know
love
what,
a
too?
stand-up fight. So I'm so glad that they did that. It's awesome.
Muay Thai. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And I have a card fight that I'm really excited about. That I'm on a weird stance because I'm rooting on both sides. But two of my good friends and training partners, Deborah and Kai, are both fighting each other, and it really was a realization to me how small the female fight world is, in this area. But that to the point where two friends can get into the cage. But I'm really excited.
It happens, and
Yes.
I hate the fact that that people have to fight each other from the same city.
Right.
Because we want the same city, we want everybody to come up, rather than fighting each other. But it happens, and I've Deborah, every fight camp that she's had or I've had, we always brought each other in because she started off as a boxer, and so I use her as in my fight camps for boxing, and and she uses me when she needs me, and it happens, and I hate it, but yeah, that's another fight that I definitely want to see. Again, definitely I want to see yours. But before we wrap this interview up, let's give some shout-outs to your sponsors. I know you have quite a few sponsors that you want to give them an opportunity and some shine just as well for helping you out. So, and anybody that you want to thank, you have the floor. You have the mic.
Appreciate it. Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to give a shout-out to my team, my coach, Coach Derwin Lamb, Faye Lanks. I'd like to give a shout-out to one of my other coaches, Wendy Simmons. She's also my manager as well. She meets with me daily during camps. Keeps my head on right, keeps me grounded. Beastman Productions. I appreciate the gear and the video productions that you put together for me. Specimen Danny McKenzie for lacing me up with the awesome gear and apparel. To keep me safe during camp and keep me active. Hydro Pros for Jared Aldrich for the massage. I appreciate that. I Shoot Fights, Sean Malone, for the great footage for Jason Pierce to put together on my banner and on my shorts. I really appreciate it. And also Coach Stu with Stu Body Fitness. Thank you for keeping me strong and conditioned and sore and all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So shout out to them and all my training partners and all my my friends and family. I love you guys, and this is for you. This is because of you. So I appreciate everything. Thank you, Lisa, for having me.
Definitely.
I appreciate it.
I've been waiting to do this, so I was like, what, let's go ahead and do this now. But if people, I know you fight next week, and weigh-ins is Friday, and you fight Saturday. So where can people buy tickets? Where just give them all that information, because they're going to hear this interview tomorrow or Tuesday, and let them know where they can buy tickets.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Guys, go ahead and check out the XKO website. Let me see if I can pull it up right now. ExtremeKnockout.com. If you go on there, you can go and purchase tickets and use the fighter code Shana Dobson, if you please. And come out to weigh-ins, guys. It's at the Gas Monkey Live. Come out. It's pretty fun show. You get to see the fighters face off, and some of us are meeting for the first time. I know I've never met Rebecca before, so that's always exciting for me, to face off with my opponent, and it's going to be some great fights, like Lisa said, some great fights lined up. So come and check us out on April 1st. It's a good time. It's good drinks, good food, good entertainment, good MMA, good MMA.
Right. You definitely don't want to. Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss it. And guys, you've got to go out and support your local fighters. This is how the promoters bring them back, because without ticket sales, they don't want you on the card. So you got to support these guys. This is how they make a living. It helps them. So, go out there and make sure if you're out there to support Shana, as she said. That's the thing you can't forget. Select her name so XKO could bring her back for the next fight card. And anybody wanting to keep up with you on social media, I know you're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let them know where they can follow you and keep up with, all your, upcoming fights.
Yes. Hit me up on Facebook, Shana Dobson. Also my fight page, Shana Danger Dobson. And, guys, follow me on Instagram, too, please. It's Danger_Dobson. And, check out the process of, from the first day of camp till the fight. It's pretty awesome. Us fighters, we try to track it and, let everybody know what's going down and what we're doing on the daily. So check me out and I'll follow you back. I would love to.
There you go. There you have it. All right, guys, don't forget April 1st, this next Saturday, at the Gas Monkey Live in Dallas, Texas. There's going to be so many great cards, so many great fights on that card. There's the prelims, which is all the Emmys full of women, which is, like I said, it's awesome. They got a title fight, they got a Muay Thai fight. This is they're going to have a rematch on there, which is going to be really, really good. You got Shana Dobson taking on Rebecca Adney. If you haven't seen Shana fight, you've got to check out this girl. I swear this girl, she's hella tough, and you'll be surprised. Let's put it there. You won't be disappointed how great of a fighter she is and how great these women bring it. Again, April 1st, go to extremeknockout.com to grab those tickets, select her name. And, Shana, I will definitely be there cheering you on. Good luck to you. And, enjoy the last week of weight cut.
There you go. I appreciate it. Girl, I'm going to be calling you and
again, call me. I'm here. Again, if you need that last-minute work, I'm here. If you just want to drill, I'm here. Just let me know.
I appreciate it, Lisa. Hey, you take it easy.
Okay, you too. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.